Nicole Scott here from Mobile Geeks, and here I have the ASUS Transformer Mini. So this is an homage to the Microsoft Surface with its flat style hinge here on the back. This is an engineering sample, so I'm hoping that the hinge does feel a little bit better upon launch, because right now it doesn't feel, as sturdy and nice as I would like it to. The tablet itself is running an Intel Atom X5 processor, which means that it's going to be running 4 gigabytes of RAM and have half decent performance. Now, because this is an homage to the Surface, we have a magnetic little dock there, and then you can see that this will just flip back into a multitude of positions depending on what you feel like typing at, because we do have that large style hinge in place. So the keyboard itself will kind of fold up just a little bit right onto so you get a nice little angle for typing. Now when we type on this, let's just pull up the notepad. You can see what the speeds look like there. Yeah, I mean, I think I could definitely get used to typing on something like this. The keys themselves are a little bit small, and the function row is also pretty small. But here you can see that we have large shift key over on the left, and then on the right we have a slightly smaller one because they're fitting in a function key along with the kind of arrows up and down all over there. We have a trackpad again that's slightly centered to the left, which is pretty interesting in terms of use case and ergonomics. Now this comes in at an interesting price point of $329. It has a 32 watt-hour battery, which should give it around 11 hours of battery life, but let's just say it's gonna give you around, maybe 9, which is still pretty baller for something like this. It's on the thicker side at 10 millimeters, and adding in the keyboard will add another 5.7. Now let's take a quick walk around the system. There we have a little divot to open up the hinge. We have a micro USB port for that was charging. So this is definitely going at a budget market because that is a very old connector. I'm assuming that's going to be another micro USB. Let me just actually check the settings there. There is a USB 3.1 micro USB and a micro HDMI, actually. So there it is, there's the mini HDMI alongside the volume rocker right over there. On the top we have the power button, which would nicely fit into your hand there when you're turning things on, or volume up and down when you're listening to music. So combined weight, the keyboard itself is 250 grams, not kilos. That would be unbelievably heavy. But overall, I think it's a pretty nice and sleek device for $329. If you're a student who's on a budget and just want something to kind of quickly take notes on, I think that this is a pretty interesting setup, considering that this hinge is relatively sturdy. Hopefully the engineering sample gets a bit better. And because this is also an engineering sample, we don't have pen support to try out, but usually you would be able to write right away on something like this. So this is my first impressions of this device. If the hinge quality improves, I think that this definitely could be something where students might be interested in getting it, considering it's got very solid panel quality, very nice vibrant colors, viewing angles, although the bezels are a little bit big. Alright, so this is a quick look at the ASUS Transformer Mini T103HAF. I'm Nicole Scott for Mobile Geeks.